money and smelling like success. We bring in that authentic, flavorful, late night energy straight to your screen. Don't play with it. Laissez les bon temps rouler. Here's V-Styles.
Welcome, y'all. Excuse me. Welcome to Late Night with Styles. Another Thursday in the book. The penultimate before the greatest day of the week, which is Friday. We are one step away from the weekend. I know y'all happy. I'm happy. I don't know, man. I don't know what else to say. What's up, Stephen C? Yeah, I don't know what else to say, man. All I know is that I really wanted to, as a kid, as a young youth, maybe, let's say 8, 9, 10. You notice how I skipped the 6, 7. Around 8, 9, 10, I really wanted to be a lawyer. I really, truly wanted to be a lawyer. And now I'm kicking myself for not following through with that thought as a young youth. Because this, I'm not going to say the world, I'm going to say this country has become litigation heaven. You can always have a job if you're a lawyer. And don't be a really good lawyer. You're going to always have clients. All of this stuff is just getting out of hand. I shouldn't say first. So we had the Little League World Series deal. I don't know if y'all heard about the Little League World Series deal. So there was apparently, I think the team was on Oklahoma, Arkansas, whatever. It's one of the states, either it's Arkansas or Oklahoma. It's one of the states above us in Texas, one of those. And apparently they had an issue with one of their players. So they got disqualified. So the Texas team played the Louisiana team, the Lafayette, no, what was it? The Ascension team, I think. And Texas team won. So what's up, JD? So they representing the Southeast in the Little League World Series. Well, Oklahoma filed an injunction. They reinstated Oklahoma team, and they was going to force the Texas team to play another game. Not so fast. The Texas judge filed an injunction, told Texas to leave wherever that regional was, and that y'all not playing. And the Little League World Series supported the Texas team. So, what's crazy is you have, what's Little League, 12 and under? You have, I know 11-year-olds. You have 11, let's say 11 and 12-year-olds now get into a situation where they know that they can just call lawyers on anything. Just imagine that. Both of those teams, right? Imagine the Louisiana team. They were out. Had a little issue, then they get in, then they lose. But now they think, wow, the Oklahoma team may even get a chance to play again because they have good lawyers, or they have the ability to get to a judge. Now, Texas, so all these 11-year-olds think that. Guess what they're thinking? If I get in trouble, or if there's something that I don't like, I need a judge and attorney on my books. That's crazy. So now, today, was it today? I think it was just today. It was yesterday. JD, it's crazy, JD. I don't get it, man. And here's the deal. So now we got this Jaden Daniels deal. JD, and it's for everything, JD. That's why we both, JD, and we should form the Drummond and Hiles law firm. We can do something because apparently you can just you can put an injunction on anything. Um, you know what? Let me stop the Jaden Daniels thing. Let me go a little bit further. Jeff, I don't know how you feel. Spit it out. Here's the deal, man. So now we got these kids trying to fight for their fifth year. I know I've talked about it. I'm going to talk about it again. It makes no damn sense. I'm sorry, man. Like, like, why, man? Why? Especially Castellanos. Like, what are you trying to get back and play for? Like, man, let's hang. Eventually, you gotta hang those cleats up. Hopefully, you graduated, and now it's time for you to work in the real world, like 99% of us. So now we got these kids trying to fight for an extra year. It's over, y'all. How are y'all gonna fight for another year in this damn August? Football players. Let's say football players. Jeff, yeah, I'm gonna get into that. Why? So here's the thing, man, and I just am a former player, and I wish I had another year. I wish I did. Wish I had another 4 or 5. Totally get it. Been there, done that. Been cut, that, done that. Know how it feels, right? But eventually, you have to understand that it's over. So you want to be, and I know we have gotten to not only a litigious society, like Jeff said, but now we got into a selfish society on the nth level. Jeff, do you have just one more year left? Let's let's understand this. So you already got kids on campus. You already have your roster filled. I would say now basketball may be a little different. Basketball also is not starting in September or into August, depending on when your season starts, which is like right around the corner. I just realized that we have scrimmage next week. Then the week after that, we have a jamboree. Then the week after that, we play games. 3 weeks, we were playing real high school football games. It comes up on you fast. Pause. So, once y'all understand, so now a kid is going to get a chance to play for a team if said program allows them to with 2 to 3 weeks of practice. When these guys have been practicing spring, and now you're going to come in, it blows my mind that people are okay with guys coming off the street and taking kids' opportunity. It's different if it was a situation of, well, he transferred late from another school, and now, since he transferred late for whatever reason, now we can pick him up. That's still bad. For a lot, I don't think people understand. Winning is a lot. I don't want to say everything, but winning means a lot. So if winning means a lot, you don't want to upset that locker room's chemistry. I don't think people understand that. Well, if the guy could come in and help us win games, bring him in. How many times have you worked in the real world and y'all have a great nucleus or just a great team? Let's say you're the manager or you the worker bee or whatever it is you are. And there is a 5-person group. Y'all work together great. Like it's awesome. Y'all understand each other's skill set, y'all strengths and weaknesses. Y'all understand when X person calls and says, "Hey, my kid's a little sick. Can I stay home? Can someone pick?" Everybody said, "Yeah, man, we got you. Stay home, take care of your kid." And everything rocks and rolls because y'all respect each other and y'all worked with each other for a long time and y'all understand the dynamics of not only y'all's relationship, the relationship of the team, and their relationship off the field. The synergy is just incredible. That's when organizations succeed. So now, let's say one of the guys leaves or the manager gets promoted and goes somewhere else, and they bring in somebody else off the street. Let's say this. It's even better. Let's say the manager gets promoted, right? And instead of promoting someone within the team, because the dynamics is great and someone is ready to move up to the next step, they bring someone from some other company. Now, all the other 4 members of that team looking around like, why the hell didn't Ted get promoted? He was the next guy in line. This team is great. Why not promote the whatever it be, vice or whatever, next in command? So they bring in somebody else. And the team doesn't operate as well because now there's a whole bunch of tension and a whole bunch of animosity and a whole bunch of upsetting the chemistry of that team. But the managers don't give a damn. The CEO or the board or whoever hires the person, HR, whatever, don't give a damn because that other person was a star at such and such company and they're going to come here and do the same. Well, that guy had just upset this group of people. And it ain't his fault or her fault. Whomever the person they bring in, it's not their fault. Even if they come in and try to integrate themselves and has empathy because they lost their guy, they want to do everything possible. Sometimes that chemistry is broken and it can never get back. It's the same damn thing with a locker room, with a position room. Those linebackers have been working their ass off to try to learn this scheme since, let's say, January. And we are clamoring to bring in another guy who has played here. So the fans appreciate him. But do those players in that locker room, one of them players is going to be pissed. One of those players is going to be pissed, man. He's pissed. He got a boy who's probably going to be pissed too. Don't let him be a popular guy in the locker room. Now it brings some issues up within the locker room in the first year of us trying to integrate a new staff, new system at Kentucky. It's not just us, it's other places. All these guys who trying to hop on teams, you are a outsider. It's like you are the new prisoner that people don't like. Not because of you, just because you the fish. So for anyone that thinks that's the right thing to do, I'm just telling you, it's late in the game and it can cause some issues. Now, if you have great leadership and coaches up front and transparent, and these guys are just on another level of selflessness, maybe y'all. But I'm gonna tell you right now, the majority of locker rooms don't have all that. You bring in a quarterback too, last minute. It really doesn't matter whom you bring in, but whatever you bring in is gonna cause some issues. Even if it's only issues for 2 weeks, it's some issues. And here's the thing about issues that happen. in the locker room. If you winning, everything is all right. Winning cures all ills. Winning is the penicillin. Problem is, once you run out of penicillin, you start losing. Then people start looking at the deficiencies, or the newcomers, or the disruptors. I promise you, there is not one player out on the open market in football that's not on an NFL team right now that is a difference maker for your current team. There's not one player out there. It's just not. Now I know it was the Indiana defensive lineman. He can integrate himself in there a little bit easier because he was on a national championship team and was a starter before he hurt himself, I think, right? That's a little different. I still think the person who replaced him felt like now is my time. Now he's gone. So all these teams that are thinking about bringing in players from off the street, I suggest you truly think about that. Is your locker room, do you have the right leadership in your locker room? Are you the right leader to usher in someone from the outside, especially someone that's not an ex-player? I don't think y'all ready for that smoke unless y'all plan on going 12-0. As I said, I'm talking to the TikTok talkers. Look, if y'all join this amazing podcast, this Solo Dolo podcast, if you join it and you like what you're hearing, smash the follow button. Come on. If you here, it's just free. Just go ahead, man. Don't second guess it. Just I don't even think you had to hit it that hard. You can just, cause you didn't even hear the click on my mouth. Just click. Blanco Obama. That's a name. That's a name for you. Who are our studs on D this year? I haven't kept up with it as much as usual. Blanco, if JD is still on, here's my studs, but I know JD probably knows more. And if he's willing to divulge some names, if he's still listening, it's an obvious from last year, Blanco. You still have Ty Bryant. Didn't Ty lead the SEC in picks last year? If he's not, he was like top 2 or 3. Humphrey Grace is back. Then you go, I mean, Tavion has to step up. This is year. So I'm not sure if he's a stud yet, but he's a stud in the making, Tavion Gasson. And look, can Harkless do for us on defense what Wandale did for us on offense a few years ago? That can help. Then I think those, if I'm going studs, you said studs. I'm probably going to go Ty Bryant. I'm probably going to go Humphrey Grace. And I'm going to leave it at that. Then hopefully some of these other guys step it up. Like CJ Works, step it up. Everybody talking about Godfrey. Let's see. I'm not sure if he's a stud. But I think there's 2 studs on his defense, Ty Bryant and Humphrey Grace, and hopefully Harkless and Gatson and Works and Godfrey and Guyton and Nichols, the 2 Florida boys, etc., can end up being studs. Let's see. Humphrey Grace, let's see a linebacker in the edge. Brian, see, JD, that's what I think. Those are the only two studs I can think of. Like right now that are studs. Wesley said Bo Burns. I don't know, Wesley. I have to see. I don't know if Bo is a bona fide stud yet. It's like what's the guy, the Jack that's supposed to that came from, man, that everybody's high on. Isn't that Antonio? What's the guy? O'Berry? Is it O'Berry? I don't know the new kids as much. Yeah, and Antonio O'Berry. Man, hey, the mind is still sharp. The mind is still sharp, y'all. I'm 50, but I was gonna say something else. I feel like I'm 50. I just got my mind is still sharp. I got a sharp 50-year-old mind. CJD says he's gonna be a situational player. Well, here's the thing, JD. If we don't get in third and long enough, he might not be situational. We're gonna see, man, about that. So, the obvious studs are the two I said, and then we'll see. We'll see the rest. Hopefully, there's more than just those two. I say this, and it's not. If you've been following me anytime, you know I've been consistent with this. Is this? This season rests on the shoulders of Harkless. It's just that simple. If they go traditional 3-4 as their foundational piece, which I know they don't have a foundation apparently, but it seems like they are, in my estimation, going to play 3-4-ish. They're going to play odd man front, I think, for the most part. Even when we played with Josh Allen, even though it was still odd man front, in my opinion. I think if you can control up the middle, and I already know, I feel very comfortable saying Gatson and Humphrey Grace are going to be dudes. I feel highly confident that Humphrey Grace and Gatson are going to do their job. And it's just simple math, y'all. It's Common Core math. They have 5 to block 3. If they have to double team one, which is probably going to be the nose, how should I do it? Then you got 3 on 2. One of those guys got a single block. And one of those linebackers can't get touched. So you got 2 guys that should win. If that nose doesn't command a double, then it's ball game. You can't run a 3-4. I don't care if you run Wade Phillips 3-4 or the traditional 3-4. It doesn't matter. If your guy doesn't demand a double, your nose, it's ball game. Them linebackers about to get gobbled up. Like off rip, them guards can go right to them. I want y'all to understand, just from simplicity's sake. You got a center. This is the center, right? I'm going to give you a hand there. You got a center, you got a guard, and you got a guard. If the nose is right with the center, these 2 guards have no one over top of them. The linebackers are usually about head up with the guards. Some of the guards can get right to the linebacker. That's ball game. You've been too much on top of him, I think. Oh, wow. Okay, JD. Well, I don't feel so good now. So who's the backup? Oh, Evers is the backup? Oh. Whoa. So let's see if JD's willing to give us this info. JD. So are they going odd man front Are they going 3-man front? Are they going Harkless, Gatson, and Humphrey Grace? And then they going. I don't know who the linebackers are. I can. I'm. Let me go to the roster and remember some guys. Are they going Godfrey and is it who's the guy opposite Godfrey at linebacker? Is it gonna be Bo Barnes? I'm gonna do this on the fly. Don't give me that multiple shit, JD. Don't give me shit. And that's what. See, this is what I'm gonna say. Let me see. So they got Barnes and Godfrey. Is Sam Green gonna be back? Are they gonna put one of those CJ is CJ running Jack? They like okay, Antoine Smith. Okay. So are they running nickel more? It's gonna be interesting, y'all. Because now you got me thinking. So your Green, Works, and Cowan all working Jack. See y'all. So this is like what JD is saying multiple. So in essence, okay. See, so um JD is saying 4-2-5. I think JD is saying 4-2-5 because JD is that Jack has his hands in the ground. Is the see now we talk. See JD, I need to get JD on Zoom or something. So JD, is the nose playing a shade? Is he playing in the gap between the guard and the center? Because here's the thing: JD says a 4-2-5, which is almost is what we ran with Josh Allen from a umbrella from a big picture standpoint, but it was a 3-4. The only difference was Josh Allen put his hands in the ground, and Josh Allen was really a wide 7 or a wide 9, whatever you want to call it, when tight end was on his side or whatever. Um, so yeah, but that's the same thing. JD D and D tackle in the 4-3 is the same thing. It's one guy's to the strong side, one guy's to the weak. Okay. Do they have another defensive tackle? See, if they don't have another D, if there's not another D in front of the next guy, they're running 3-4. Yes, they're running 3-4. When they go Jack is just multiple. Josh Allen was the who was the I keep forgetting who was the guy from damn Florida? Jordan Wright. Is it Jordan Wright? Was Jordan Wright from Florida? Somebody else beat me to it. I think it's Jordan Wright. Is Jordan Wright from that? Is he starting though, JD? Is Jaden Williams a backup? Jordan Wright. The two best jacks we have had in recent history is Jordan Wright. Is obviously Josh Allen. It's not. It's Josh Allen on a whole nother hemisphere, and then Jordan Wright. Hey y'all, if y'all want to get some nuggets, y'all need to sign in to YouTube. JD is in the chat and YouTube handing out um the y'all don't know this. Jeff will understand. See the best chicken place in Baton Rouge is called Blue Star. I was gonna say JD is handing out fresh Blue Star wings right now, extra crispy. If y'all wanna hear some behind the scenes. JD is handing out some lemon peppers. Y'all should go to Driving with Styles on YouTube. Find me on YouTube. So the Jack, y'all, if y'all remember 2018, that sometimes you will see, like in the Florida game, you'll see Josh Allen in coverage. For the majority of the time, since he was so good at the pass rush, he would sometimes put his hands in the ground. When I say hands in the ground, he would get in a 3-point stance. So that was still a 3-4. It wasn't really a hybrid. It's just that 3-4 linebacker went up to the line of scrimmage and just rushed. That's the great thing about the 3-4 is you don't know which one of those two outside linebackers, as I would call them, which one is going. So I think they still going to base with 3-4. What's up, Ken? With 3-4 JD and put like Sam Green or CJ Works or Cowan hands in the ground. So it evens out the front a little bit, but it's still a 3-4. It's still 3-4 personnel with a nickel. I think with the way teams spread you out horizontally, I think every team has to run nickel. I don't think you can base it anything but nickel nowadays. I don't think there's a lot of teams running two tight ends on a regular, like over 50% of their plays. So your base is probably going to be nickel. So JD, to give the people some, JD said they've got a lot of flexibility. JD, tell me this, JD. Tell me I'm wrong. Is the secondary gonna be good? Are you comfortable with the 5 guys you got on the back end? Yeah, I think JD. I don't. I think there's no way you cannot run, as you call it, nickel, store, money. There's a lot of names. You cannot run a defense without 5 defensive backs because majority of people are coming out at least in 3 wide, or for us football savants, you'll say 11 personnel. They're at least coming out 11 personnel. You comfortable with 4? Okay. All right. So we're going Ty Bryant, what's the Castile, Gates, Nichols? That's your 4? Gates, Castile, Bryant, and Nichols? You just nod your head, JD. You don't have to just nod your head. Just type nod head if those are your 4. How did we get on this? Okay. JD said, "Yep. Where's the best place to read up on the team? Blanco, find Jeff Drummond on Jeff. Are you on 3 or KSR? Well, what's the official? Is J Drummond UK on Twitter, right? J Drum. Find him on there, and you'll be okay. Are you on the talks, Jeff? See, I know JD's older than me, so JD definitely ain't on the TikToks. Are you on the TikToks, JD? Give me your hand if you're on the TikToks, so I can give it to my TikTok people. Um, it's gonna be interesting, y'all. All the same. Hey, KSR plus on 3 at J Drum, like the drummer, J Drum UK. J Drum says does everything but TikTok. JD, you gotta venture out to the dark side. Get on the TikToks. See, if y'all, as I've asked y'all for the past, how long I've been doing this? 3 weeks or 4 weeks? 3 weeks? How long I've been doing this? I've been pleading for y'all to go follow me on other platforms. If you follow me on other platforms, you can have two of them up at the same time. You can see all the chats. If you follow me on YouTube at Driving with Styles, you can see what my man JD is saying and why I was laughing. I'm gonna leave that as a tease. So y'all can go follow me on YouTube, Driving with Styles. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, so every time I come on, y'all get a ping, and y'all can chime in, and y'all can tune in on multiple platforms. Then you can interact with everybody on different platforms. That that has to be fun. I'm even on Facebook now. I'm with the people in my demographics, the 50 and above. So how do we get on that, man? I'm going back to the Jaden Daniels thing. And there's so many layers to this Jaden Daniels thing, man. I'm gonna start with this though. It upsets me. It upsets me in this society that we're in right now, that loving your mom and having your mom as a part of your life. And I'm pretty sure that I don't think the dad is I don't think she's a single mom. I think I remember seeing it a long time ago. And I'm just guessing the guy just doesn't like to be in the limelight. Oh, they never married. Okay. I've seen the guy. But the first thing that I saw was they going and attacking his mom, blaming on his mom. It's crazy. Having your mom, I'm telling you, I love my mom to death. Having your mom a part of your life and being able to communicate and have a great relationship outside of just being your son or being her son, and dude, their relationship seems beautiful. But because y'all think he's a mama's boy, even if he is, y'all think that's a bad thing. If his mom is a part of his handling his business, you damn right she's gonna say some things and have some control over things as this. So when people get on a mom, man, it bothers me. That's the first thing that bothers me. When people went and attack the mom, that's her job. If she's the one that started it, or as y'all would say, started, so y'all think that Jaden Daniels has no say since it's his mom. But if it was his agent and it was a female, would you have the same thought process? Would you think that he would be able to talk to his mom more than someone who's not his mom, who's handling his business? Do you think that he didn't, like, his mom just went behind his back and entered the ceasing, oh, the assist letter to LSU? Do you think she just did that on her own accord? Wesley, why it's never a good idea to have your mom as your agent? Who else had? That's another NBA player. Mom handles a lot, no problem. Now, here's the thing. Wesley, not every mom has the capacity and the ability to do it. That's the difference. There are some moms that if my mom was a lawyer, an agent for other people, you saying that I shouldn't hire my mom? And the problem is when you do it and your mom has no experience or expertise in that area. There's not that is not a that's no. Now there's some people who have hired their moms and their mom is just a regular person and doesn't know how to handle business. Isn't Lamar Jackson mom? I don't know. I just names are coming to my head. I know there's an NBA player too. That's just like people saying NBA players can't be their own agent. And that is how. See, Wesley, see, that's the thing. The money does not cause issues if your relationship with your mom is the right relationship. That's what I should not all moms can handle it, but the right mom can. There are people who are there are damn agents who can. How many guys? How many not guys? Yes, because most of them got. How many athletes has been robbed by other people outside of their family and their agents and stuff with money? So now you're saying it cause issues. Anyone handling your money can potentially cause issues. What's the old saying that you better hire a lawyer to look at another lawyer? You better hire a lawyer for your lawyer. What kind of sense does that make? I gotta hire two lawyers. So just so saying that money can be an issue with the family, it's an issue with everyone. Anyone handling your money and you just let them carte blanche handle it without you taking control of it, it's never a good thing. So, but that pissed me off. Now the other thing pissed me off is from what I don't know and I don't understand the whole situation because I'm not in it. And I will never say I understand it because you just been a Twitter investigator or a social media investigator, you still don't know everything. Even if you are a true journalist, you don't know everything. Here's the concerning part for me. How did this get out to the public? Because if the circle of Jaden Daniels sent a letter to LSU, did LSU leak the letter? Or did Jaden Daniels people leak the letter? Because the letter should have never been leaked out. That's number two. This situation should have been handled within the circle. Period. The media did not need to know or had to know or should know about this situation. So whomever let it out and leaked it out is a big problem. That's number two. Number three is first comparison to the thief of joy. Comparison to the thief of joy. And I'm going to say this, y'all. I don't even know this. I really don't know this. I had my high school jersey retired. I know because I have the jersey in my attic. I'm not sure if my number was retired. Or I'm not sure if the coaches decided not to give that number out to anyone else. I don't know. And I'm not asking because it's really, I guess I really don't care. Because it doesn't matter they hand it out to somebody or they don't. So I don't even ask. But for me, even though I think this should have been handled privately, LSU doesn't owe Jaden Daniels anything with that damn number. That part of, if that is true, makes no damn sense to me. That from what they said, they didn't handle the number right. When the Heisman does not, some people saying, well, since someone wins the Heisman, that number should be never won again. Huh? When did that become a thing? When did winning the Heisman just automatically means your number is retired? I've never heard of such a thing until today. When does winning the Heisman equate to your number being retired? I've never heard that before. So what you're telling me is, since now it's become a quarterback award. Honestly, it's just a quarterback award. It used to be the best athlete, the best player in college. Now it's just the best fucking quarterback. So if you just happen to be the best quarterback on the best team, now you get your number retired? And help me understand, how did they handle it wrong? They got to call you to give you the right or wrong to give a jersey to a 18 or 22-year-old? Is that where we really are? So if you just don't happen to like the 18-year-old, you can say, "Nah, coach, I don't want that to go to him." That's what we on right now, right? They ain't retired no Outland Award winner, dude. That just blows my mind that we are in an age where former athletes. Here's the other thing, and I'm old school with this. This I'm old school with. Jaden Daniels was a 2-year rental. Jaden Daniels didn't come here out of high school. So now he wants that kind of treatment. That's what time we on. That because you win the Heisman, you didn't even win the national championship. Because you won the Heisman, that equates to you not having your number one. I'm just telling you, I don't think Joe Burrow. Somebody should be able to wear number 9. I don't know who. It's like damn baseball with these gentlemen agreements. Like what the heck? Really? How many years did Joe Burrow play here? Well, I guess Joe Burrow just did that by himself. He didn't happen to have Jordan Jefferson and Jamar Chase on his team with Edwards Helaire. Come on, man. No, it was just him by himself. Is Jamar Chase number retired? Is Jordan Jefferson number retired? Is Jarvis Landry number retired? Is Odell Beckham number retired? Like that. So that bothers me. That the audacity to say they didn't like how LSU handled giving his number out. Like I'm yeah. I, so now with the current state of college sports, coaches get fired. So if Brian Kelly agreed to doing it that way, not the administration. No one in the administration said don't give Joe Burrow number out. No one in the administration said don't give Jaden Daniels number out. This was a decision made by the head coach. So now, you believe when a new head coach comes in that he has to abide by the understanding and gentleman agreement, not on paper, of the previous staff. So now Lane Kiffin is supposed to get the word from. Do you think Brian Kelly called Lane Kiffin and said, "Hey man, look, remember this. Look, I held number 9 off of Joe Burrow. I held number 5 off of Jaden Daniels. So you can't give number 5 out." Think how crazy that sounds. So that was what number 2 and number 3. Now here's the last one. Anthony White said this when it happened years ago. He said it's gonna be a problem. So now, Jaden Daniels is saying since his NIL is up, that LSU can no longer use his name, image, and likeness. I don't know, y'all, and I know times are changing, and money. I guess money always rule the world. And I guess is looked upon differently than when I played, where it was kind of an equal partnership. School paid for my education, and I tried to give a good product on the field. And if University of Kentucky used number 17 right now, I would be, it's something that now my kids can see and say, man, they really did respect you at Kentucky. They still using your stuff. Now it's a transactional sport. This man, hold on. Before I say it, give me a second while I look this up, because this is a part that's about to piss me. So this man had signed a 4-year, $37 million contract, $24 million signing bonus. That signing bonus is fully guaranteed, and an annual salary of $9,400,000, 9.5 million. Let's just say that. So this franchise quarterback is really complaining about some NIL money from college. Is that what time we on? Let's say that NIL package. Let's just say it's $2 million. It can't be $2 million after you're not playing, though. Think about that. But let's just say it's $2 million. He's making $9 million a year. And I don't like saying it like this, but for this situation, it's different. Jaden Daniels was not a franchise quarterback at Arizona State. So LSU helped elevate you to this point. You matched up with the right team, with the right coaches, with the right scheme, and with the right players that match your skill set. So now you want to milk more money off of the program that helped elevate you to a Heisman in a first round draft. Well, no, he's number 2. Number 2 draft pick. Is that what time we on? That's really where we at. That's really where we at. Again, you could have kept your ass at Arizona State and not played in the best conference in college football, and not become number 2 draft pick with $24 million guaranteed, 37. Like, come on, man. Is that really where we at? How much money do you think LSU should pay you for using your image? JD asked a question. What way is LSU using Daniel's name, image, or like? I don't know, man. JD, I really don't know. I'm going to tell y'all right now, y'all. I watch absolutely zero TV. I don't know the commercials that are on. I don't know nothing. I'll have to ask my wife and kids. I have no idea, JD. I have none. So, like, I tell you what, today, I watch Shits and Gigs. If you don't know what that is, I watch that podcast. What else? I watch another podcast, and I watch athletics, the European Championships in track and field. That's what I did today, as far as TV wise. So I have no idea. That's a good thing to find out, JD. I don't know, but it makes JD. In what way could LSU use his name, image, or likeness that could be detrimental to his popularity or his anything? I don't know, man. Maybe I'm a different breed. All I know is that, again, he was at Arizona State and was not close to being in the conversation as the best quarterback in the country. That's not a Heisman Trophy win. And now we have gotten to this level, and now, because, see, which one is it? Because I've read stuff where it was never about the kid getting number 5. It's all about the NIL. Then I heard that it's some of the NIL and some of they should have called him and he didn't want this. Like, we are really at a point. Well, what highlights Copy Cop? I can't envision a way that hurts him. I just don't think it's something that actually happened. JD, I don't get it, man. What highlights Copy Cop? This is a bad deal on everything. And if LSU is the one that leaked that letter, they're in the wrong. They're in the wrong because it could have been handled privately. If what else I was gonna say? For all the people blaming the mom for this, I think y'all are wrong. And for Jaden Daniels, if he's the one that feels bad about that number, his number being handed out to somebody else, and he feels like LSU should call him and give him the respect for him to have the choice to give it up or not, he's wrong for that too. Oh, I see what you're saying, Kyle. That's probably no, Kyle. There might be some what would it be called? Paper media, maybe. Like there might be some advertising, print media. Damn. Still sharp, y'all. Print media. There might be some print media stuff, Copy Cobb. They might be sending stuff to a prospective recruits that he might not want because he feels like they're using his posture to get other kids coming to UK. That's the only thing I think. Right, JD. He is a quarterback of the capital city team. What does he care about what LSU does? It makes no sense. How the hell did he know that someone had number 5? So now I'm gonna say somebody else is wrong. There's a mole within the equipment room that texts Jaden Daniels that they gave the number 5 out. Because how else would he know? Right, JD. Well, JD, don't put Tom Brady there because Tom Brady wasn't good at Michigan. I mean, um, Hilton beat him out, so he couldn't retire his. And Peyton Manning didn't win a national championship. So what's the guy that came after him? T Martin. T Martin should get his number. JD, this is where I go. T Martin should get his number retired, or Tennessee should have to call T Martin. This is how this crazy sounds. Tennessee should have to call T Martin to see if they can wear his number because he did win the national championship. He was the quarterback on that national championship team. I guess Kentucky should call Tim Couch because he was the only number 1 draft pick quarterback we've had. Yeah, Drew Brees. Like, come on, man. This is, or Gino Torretta at Miami. Come on, man. We are going. Well, JD, Mike Vick number probably should be with. I'm just joking. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. Well, we have hit the hour, y'all. We've hit the hour mark. We hit the hour mark. So this is my time to settle down, slow down my heart rate, tell all the new followers and the new people who join. I'm gonna tell you again, if you join this podcast and you stay for over 10 seconds, you should hit the follow button. And if you didn't hit the follow button this time, you better hit it next time. So when I stop talking, the outro screen has all of my social media platform handles. Go follow at least 2 of them. If you want to follow all of them, I appreciate you. But I appreciate you more because I know it's midnight on the East Coast. And for all the people who watch it on the replay, I appreciate you for finding it and watching on the replay. And when you watch on the replay, you can also subscribe and follow. The subscription on YouTube is free now. I don't know why they use the word subscribe, because when people use subscribe, they think of money. It's just to follow. Hit the bell so you can get the notification when I come on here at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for a fresh, good hour of hearing this monotone voice. Appreciate y'all for joining in. I will see y'all tomorrow. Same time, same station. I'm out.